This is Henderson Pens Podcast, episode 302 for Wednesday, December 26th, 2018. This is Brian.
This is Lisa. Our second to last podcast for the year.
It might be the last one for the year.
Let me think about that. Yes.
It is the last one of the year.
Oh my gosh, the last one of the year. All right. Happy New Year. No. Go. It's been a rough December. I just want it over. So what you got?
So we got some vintage pens this week.
No joke?
Oh, yeah. See, I don't do it last week, and then I forget.
You're off your game.
How does a tree connect to the internet? They log on? It's good, right?
That's great. That's good, honey.
All right, well, anyway, moving right along.
You're so cute when you laugh at yourself.
It's funny.
Okay.
It's funny. Kids will love that one. We've got some vintage pens this week.
Okay.
These are from the binder that I was taking down to Chicago. Then we would sell some, and then I would restore more and put them in. And some of these aren't so much vintage as they are...
No longer available.
No longer available modern.
Yes, but...
I mean, I realize vintage is usually requires something to define it.
It's a flexible term.
It's a vintage 1965 or something like that. But
on the website, though, it's easier just to put anything that is no longer available. It's all in the vintage category.
So
there you go. So what do you got?
I don't know if you want to. I don't want to cover all of these. I don't think there's a lot of them, but we've got some really unusual pens. This one, the Penopoly Dipper pen. Really cool blue. What would you describe that material? It's almost like a velvety.
You know, it's got a little shimmer to it when you get it up close. Almost like a marble. Ooh, it's got chatoyance.
Oh, shit.
And then what looks like, I think, mother of pearl.
Yeah. Inlay.
Little inlay, little stars and a moon. It's really cool.
The big dipper and the small dipper on there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
hence the dipper.
Cool pen, even cooler nib if it were that, and it's a button filler. Very limited production of this pen. There were 88 pieces made. I actually won that pen many years ago.
An Omas.
It's an old style Omas. Too.
Anything Omas you can't find anymore. This I picked up in LA many years ago. Our friend Paul Hurley and I got sort of matching Omai that year.
Omai, yeah.
Like the plural of Omas is Omai?
I think it is, yeah.
There you go. Oh my.
Sheaffer Valor. This is kind of an unusual pen that a lot of people don't know about. This also is kind of a dark blue. Marbly, shiny, velvety, whatever.
Is that the official term?
Shiny,
velvety,
whatever.
shimmery?
It's got the inlaid nib. And a lot of people don't know that the Valor, if you look at it, it says Italy on the back. These are actually made by Montegrappa.
So that's cool.
So that's cool. It's a cool pen. That was from my collection. You've got what do you got there?
I've got an Aurora Optima in this gorgeous green and kind of teal color. This was mine.
The green one's a tough one to keep in stock in the regular production. Yeah.
Ink window.
Love that color. It's got almost a little bit of teal in there too.
Yeah, I just said that.
You said that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The problem we're having is that Brian has been going down into our basement where we have all of our vintage and all that. He keeps finding stuff. Like, why did we not know we had all this? Or did you know? And I just was...
You have a lot of pens.
So
it's hard to remember all of them. I may or may not have added a couple to my collection in the last couple of days.
What?
Well, we can't, people aren't interested in hard rubber stuff these days. So I'm just going to keep them for, some time until...
Until George Romakis wants them.
Until George wants them, yeah.
George,
absolutely, yeah.
call me. So it's been fun because I'll Brian's workbench is down in our finished basement, and I'll come down to do laundry, and he's like, "Oh, look what I found!" And did you know we have a whole slaughter box of X or whatever? Like,
I think the best thing I found this week, there are two things that were significant. One was a Parker 21, which I think most people know right now my feelings toward the Parker 21.
Tell me, what are they?
I'm not a big fan.
Okay, so you went, ugh, we have Parker 21s?
We have Parker 21, and then I started looking at it, and it's actually a Parker 21 button filler.
I didn't think most of them were button fillers.
I have never seen one before. It's marked on the barrel and on the cap.
That it's a 21?
That it's a 21, and I've never seen it marked on the barrel.
So it's not a Frankenpen?
No, and it's got the aluminum button mechanism, and it's wicked cool. So I found that, and then I found...
Justin's going, what's a Frankenpen?
And then I found a Parker jackknife, a 20 and a half.
Ooh. Okay.
With perfect imprint.
Wait. So did those somehow slip into your collection, or are they going to be available for sale down the road?
Yeah,
what the heck are you doing down there?
Those are slipping into my collection. I'm just not even going to lie about this, man. I'm keeping those. There's a Conklin with a military clip, crescent, cool stuff.
You are getting some ready to sell.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we can take them to shows, and
speaking of pens, I'm getting ready to sell.
And
this lovely Waterman.
Take them down to Chicago when we do events.
Yeah, when I do events, I'll bring them.
All right.
This is a cool pen because it has this really unusual filling system. And I realize I'm holding this
push
up to the
something
camera.
and
yeah, it's got this little brass lever here, and you
pull it,
just
push
pull it out,
slide it,
and let it go back into place, and that compresses a sack, and boom, you're done.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your stepdad.
Nice.
Neat pen. I got a snorkel, and probably we got a Pelikan 400. I think this is a 400N. 400NN. Neat pen, striated barrel. A couple significant pieces in the Esterbrook Relief series for 12. A cracked ice, which is stupid rare, maybe is a good way to.
Stupid? You just called a pen stupid? Well, he doesn't like you either.
Green hatch, one of the prettier patterns I think in the Relief series. And then last but not least for you other Conway collectors.
Conway Stewart.
Conway Stewart 15, which is actually identical to the 12 in the Relief. But with the price band on it.
That's cool.
So yeah, so some cool stuff, and I'm working on some more neat things this week. And I'll just keep working on them.
So is this one for you, one for me, one to sell, one to keep,
it ends up
one
being
to sell,
like,
one to keep.
One for Brian.
Do I need to supervise you?
5 to
Okay.
sell. It's like a 1 to 5 ratio.
So
Which
then
is pretty
I could
good.
go into your pen chest and pull out 5?
No.
Excellent. All right. What else you got? These are gorgeous. I'm excited.
These came in a couple weeks ago. The Pineider Arco oak. And now, by using the term Arco, it's similar in appearance to the Omas Arco celluloid, but it's not exactly. So
This is gorgeous.
You have to kind of temper your expectations, I think. Because the first thing people say is, well, that's not Arco. Well, it's just the name. It's a beautiful bronze. It's very similar.
It's really, really pretty. They've done a gorgeous job. I have the ballpoint because Brian doesn't like ballpoints. He's snobby. Well, you don't. But it's beautiful material. It's a good size. It's not too big for my hand, but it's certainly not slim. Beautiful. These are numbered.
Yeah, these are limiteds. The fountain pen's got this cool ink window.
Ooh.
It's really kind of neat, and it's a piston filler.
Those are fun.
And they all have the Hyperflex nib. So this is actually a pretty sweet.
Well, you already got a Christmas present, so
Yeah,
that
so
one's out for you.
It's a magnetic cap. It's really a good looking pen. Really solid.
Love that. We need to have a meeting, and I need to have one of these just so I can annoy you. How would that be?
You're being successful. All right.
All right, so
Anyway, Pineider Arco, limited edition.
all right,
We got a few of them.
there you go. What else you got?
Well, it was Christmas yesterday.
It was, and we hope that you all got to spend time with family and friends. Our daughter came over. We got to meet the new boyfriend. He's still alive. Brian didn't kill him, so that's good.
I put Bay State Blue in his coffee.
You're weird.
Anyway.
So we just low-key.
So what did you get?
So there's a story behind this. I saw these in Denver, and there were only a few, and they sold out literally in like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Which was
like this
good.
Feeding frenzy in front of the table.
Yes.
That was it.
And then I saw more of these in Columbus, and ran over, picked one out, came back, told Brian this is what he's getting me for Christmas, and it's not a pen. Many of you know...
It's as close to not being a pen as you can get.
Many of you know Jake Weidman. He's a well-known calligrapher, and he and his wife Hannah have started a new company, and it's called Everyday Heirloom. This is just the box. He does big posters, and he's been at the last, he was at the Denver Pen Show, and he was at the Columbus Pen Show with a bunch of his big calligraphy posters, just breathtaking work. And he and his wife Hannah make custom jewelry. And so this, there'll be a close-up, is a nib, and it's clearly not just a dip pen nib that they've used.
Yeah,
they've made this because it's much thicker, but it's hand engraved. Each one is different. They're absolutely gorgeous. So props to Jake and Hannah for keeping it a family company, making something beautiful. They're just amazing people. They've got 2 beautiful children. So that's what I got, and I'm super excited. I know. So it's a big plug for Jake and Hannah, Everyday Heirloom, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. I fell in love. I saw him come into the, he was in the small ballroom where we were in Columbus, and I was just gone. Like, I don't even think I told you. It was like, oh, there's Jake. Boom, I got to go shopping. And
so TLDR, she got a necklace.
TLDR?
Just
What's that?
too long, didn't read.
You know, I started the New Year's gift thing last year. I can take it away.
Yeah, I bet you can.
In fact, your gift arrives today.
I know it does.
So, all right. So, what did you get?
Well, I completed the last of the 3
You're spoiled.
trim versions of the 149. So this is the platinum trimmed 149. Actually, it was a customer return, and there was no way we were going to sell it, so I just kept it.
Okay. So now you have the
yellow gold, the 90th anniversary red gold, and the platinum.
Okay. And what do you say?
Thank you. Right?
Yes, you do. And thank you. This is beautiful. Yeah. And do we have things picked out for New Year's gifts?
Yes, I believe we do.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
So you're getting a pen, and I'm not.
Well, that's rare. Cool. I know. All right.
So anyway, upcoming, we're going to do something special. The second, I believe we're moving it to the second podcast of the month. A new game segment.
The creative team has decided we're going to spice things up a little. So we don't have a name for it yet. We're still deciding. Agonizing is more like it over the name. But it will involve a caller who calls in.
And there will be prizes.
There will be prizes every week. And if you don't win one week, the person who plays the next month gets double the prize. So
we'll go through the rules.
Yep, it'll be cool
at the time. So, but anyway, that's coming up in a couple of weeks, and that's going to be fun.
Yep. we will be down in Chicago at our Chicago store this weekend doing inventory. So if you're in the Chicago area, bring me coffee.
It's right across the hall.
I know. So we'll be going down there and training the staff. This will be our first end-of-year inventory at the Chicago store. So wish us luck. And it should go pretty quickly.
Yeah, it'll be great.
It'll be fun.
So,
and it's so beautiful down there, decorated
nice.
for
It's
Christmas.
nice in the Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm excited to go.
So
Sneak away.
all right. Anything else?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Wrap it up?
Come on down. Shop online.
Sure.
Do whatever. Play with your Christmas presents.
Or as we say, get the gift you really wanted for Christmas.
Yep.
And anyway. So anyway, I think that's it.
That is.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to join us next time for more talk about pens, ink, and paper.
Follow the blog for news, ink reviews, all sorts of others, announcements, and fun things.
And check us out on social media as Anderson Pens. And don't forget, we have a store in Chicago, ground floor of the Palmer House Hilton, open 7 days a week, and it's chicago.andersonpens.com.
And don't forget to like this video, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.